Oh, hi. My name's Jake Duncan. You know, a lot of you might have seen this film, Action Jake. Well, I don't want to brag or anything, but it was actually me who wrote the movie. You know, with my creative thinking and my somewhat glorious mind, I was able to put together this wonderful script. You know, it really only took about 5 minutes because, I mean, it's really the story of my real life. You know, the first sentence is usually the hardest. But you know, once you get the first words on paper, it just kind of all rolls together. You know, I just couldn't stop. It was almost like a drug. I was addicted. But anyways, I really don't want to take all the credit for it, but I kind of have to. That's just the way things work. Thanks for watching. Oh. What?
This is Jake on the
we're
phone,
trying to,
calling Zach, trying to recruit him.
Because we've got to film one of the scenes for Action Jake.
Trying
But it
to
won't be
recruit
until,
Zach
like,
to be a goon
it's dark.
for the scene tonight that we're hoping to film
So-
tonight so we can get started.
Action.
That's not as long.
Oh, it's what will I be doing? So what will I be doing?
And I just here. Then you say, shouldn't I read this first? You don't trust me? Yeah. And then you say, what's my job? After I say, well, you don't trust me.
Yeah, and then you're already signing. And you start signing when he says sign here and here and here. Then you go.
So,
Then I have to pen. Yeah.
so what's this job?
And then I is that better?
You're supposed to take coffee before you say married.
What?
While we're walking. You want some coffee? No, I'm good.
Yeah. Action Jake was initially a result of boredom. You see, we were at the Duncan's house and we were just filming and putting some ideas together, and it wasn't really happening. And so finally we got this idea for Action Jake, where Jake's this vigilante and he's above the law and he does his own thing and just seeks justice as he sees fit. And it came together really well. And we put this movie trailer together, which you can see on this DVD, and people really responded to it. And, you know, it was like this spoof off an action film, and people loved it. But the funny thing is, at the end, you know, to make it more realistic, we put coming this summer. And people thought, oh, there's going to be an Action Jake, it's coming out, a full featured movie. And, you know, we thought, what are we going to do? You know, we don't have a movie in the works. And being the economics major that I am, you know, I remember the law of supply and demand. Yeah, that's pretty much all you have to know for your final. Anyway, I just kept them guessing, when's this movie going to come out? You know, we wanted to just, you know, keep them on their toes and keep them asking for more and more. When's Action Jake going to be released? Finally, when they couldn't take it anymore, we said, let's do it. Let's release the movie. But this time, we're going to make it serious. This is something we had never done before. We had never released a movie that was just full out serious. And this was a whole new area for us. And you can see in the outtakes on this DVD that our actors and actresses had a hard time keeping their composure because, you know, we had to be serious the whole time. But it came together really well. And so I hope you enjoy what is Action Jake.
Knock you up. I'm off the floor with you.
What?
We get some food.
You straight scum.
You know how to drive stick?
My truck's a stick.
Hey, you want to give me some food,
Yeah, what do
Angelina?
you want? I have my car, so.
Anybody else want food?
If your
Matt
people
gets a
have
little
to talk to my
stressful, you know,
people,
when he's
they're gonna hey,
getting
turn that
people.
off. Get out of here. Get out.
Hey everybody, I am Jason Lackey. I played Mr. Bane in Action Jake. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about the character, a little bit about the part he played in the film. Mr. Bane was the big cheese. He was the big man. The big Cocoa Puff in the sky. However you want to slice it. He was the big boss, the big bad guy. He owned a business. Bane Industries exported computer chips, I guess. I think he was exporting like Skittles, but we never really specified what it was. But he was a good guy, I think. He kind of got a bad rap for killing people. which will happen, but I mean, deep down inside, he's really got a good heart. And I think people really like Mr. Bane. They can kind of connect with him. Not that people murder people, but I mean, people just like him. I actually got some fan mail, you know, I've been getting lots of it lately. But people really like him more than Jake. And here's some proof. It says, to Mr. Bane from Timmy. I got some pictures here. We got Action Wuss, is what it's labeled. It's supposed to be Action Jake, I guess. Little curly hair, cotton candy hands, giant feet, whatever. He's got a little sign next to him that says Pansyville. Kind of weird. Over here it says that girl. She's saying, drop it! Or drop it! However you want to do that. She's got a gun there. And then front and center we got Mr. Bane. Mr. Bane, this is pretty accurate representation of me. There's some things wrong though. For some reason I have a chainsaw hand, which I guess is pretty cool. I'm kind of flattered by that. Then on my other hand is one of those big #1 fingers. That's cool. And then for some reason I have a telephone hat. I don't know why I have a telephone on my hat, but I mean it's cool. I'm flattered. But there's your proof. People like Mr. Bane. Probably a whole lot more than they like Jake. He's just a good guy. Deep down, Mr. Bane is a good guy. And that's what I want you to know.
No, really. Watch. When you hit me like this, take the gun and put it in your left hand. And then hit me like that.
Put it in your right hand. Flip out. Drop the gun. Yeah.
Okay, you guys try to come out more.
That?
Yeah. So I have like that. Well, because when you're just coming straight, I don't have any time to.
But if you go like this instead of dodging,
Because I'm still coming back. I'm still coming back.
Go like this. Grab my hand.
But I can't see.
Do a right hook.
Yeah, do like.
Alright.
Like that.
Jake, for a handshake, we're only gonna do 2 firm pumps.
Hey, Jake.
What?
The camera's gonna be right here, so just watch out. Make sure you're not tripping.
Okay, Jake?
What?
For the camera, 2 firm pumps. None of that lingering business.
What do you mean?
And then we're done.
And then are we just gonna stand there with our hands in our pockets, twiddling our thumbs?
Oh well, we'll use our hands.